Every team dreams of the Super Bowl, so there's no doubt both sides will be ready in this matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers here at MetLife Stadium. There's been talk all week long about this one, and finally we're ready for kickoff. Steelers setting up here for the kickoff. They're not going to risk the big return, so here's the squib kick. Nice tackle. He is the man who runs the Ravens attack. Number 5, quarterback Joe Flacco. It's a 2 tight end formation. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. A deep threat every single week for the Ravens. Wide receiver, Torrey Smith.
What a good combination. When you have a wide receiver with speed like Torrey Smith and a quarterback like Joe Flacco with a big arm, that makes defensive backs have a hard time sleeping the night before the game.
Dixon's moved from the tight end position to the slot. Running back gets it on the handoff. At linebacker, a player to watch, Lamar Woodley.
Yeah, Lamar Woodley, the Steelers need him to be a force rushing the passer from the outside. He did a good job last year. He's just got to stay healthy.
Flacco's got it in the gun. Looking for a receiver on the left side here. And he's out of bounds.
This defense you're playing against, they're pretty good. So it's 4th down near midfield. Punt the football.
Roethlisberger's heading out now for his first series. First down here. Hey, up the middle. Here's the player who basically lives at the Steelers complex. Antonio Brown. He'll outwork everybody.
You said it right. He is the hardest worker on the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it shows. That's why he's productive on the field.
This starting lineup is brought to you by Snickers. Snickers satisfies. After running it, it's 2nd down. Play action, throwing now to his left. Antonio Brown with the catch.
Well, when you make big plays like that, that'll get the home crowd off their feet and get those hands out of the pockets. And that's what you want. Get some momentum, get some rhythm, get this game moving.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback tosses it to the outside. Shakes off the tackle. Nowhere else to go, and he's out of bounds. It didn't take long, but they're already in scoring territory inside the red zone.
Yeah, they're making it look easy, aren't they, so far? But you've got to be alert on the defensive side right now because this offense loves to go for the touchdown once they get into the red zone.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Roethlisberger's back in shotgun formation. Antonio Brown with the catch. Touchdown! That's the first one here at the Super Bowl.
Nothing like scoring first in any game, but when you do it in the Super Bowl, you can just times it by 10 because the pressure builds on the other team. They know they're behind. They want to score some points. It just makes it tougher when you get on the board first.
Sean Sweezum readying his team for the kickoff. they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. First down coming up. They'll run it. Here's the handoff.
Well, when you're going to run the football, if that's your objective, you cannot get frustrated by short runs. You know that it's going to build itself as the game goes along, so keep trying.
They give it to the running back. Able to take the football out to the 28-yard line. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
When you played in the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 21, MVP. It was gigantic there in Pasadena. Is it bigger now today?
Yeah, the game is just much bigger now, Jim, because more people are watching it. The press that covers it, TV, it's around-the-clock analyzation of the game, and it's all about winning. You must win the Super Bowl to get credibility from the fans and the media. It's not fair, but that's just the way it is.
And he is brought down at the 39.
Well, the best thing we can say about that punt return, well, he didn't fumble the football.
The give to the running back. They knock him down, and he's still 2 yards short of the first.
That was a running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Dwyer's got it on the handoff.
Good run that time. It results in a first down, and it moves those chains on the sidelines. Keep those chains moving. It's out.
Dwyer is in the backfield. No separation at all. Incomplete. Terrell Suggs was the 2011 NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And he did a great job coming back from that Achilles injury in 2012. He is a leader of the Baltimore defense. He knows how to make plays. He's a linebacker and a defensive end. That says it all about Terrell Suggs. Good job by the quarterback that time. Makes the decision. Throws it short. It does not get the first down, but I promise you, third and short is a lot easier than having third and long.
Cotcheries lined up now as a slot receiver. Third down and 3. Roethlisberger's turning to look downfield now after selling the play fake.
When you talk about the play-action pass game, it's really when you call it. You got to be in a situation where the defense is thinking run, and when they are, do you have the courage, or I should say the smarts, to fake the run and throw the football? Good call that time by the offense.
He'll fire it out to the left. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
You might as well catch it because you're going to take the big hit no matter what. That time, the receiver lets the ball go because he was worried about the defender making the hit.
2nd and 10. Suggs has the sack.
Well, that's a sign of a good defense. When you can sack the quarterback, when you're just rushing the defensive lineman, you don't need any tricks, you don't need any blitzes. Man, that's talent.
It takes today size at the quarterback position, it seems, in almost every case. There are exceptions, but you got two of the biggest guys to play the position here today, Ben and Joe.
Yeah, you do. And there's so many things. Yes, it's become a big man's game. when you look at most of the quarterbacks around the NFL, there are different ways to do it. We see it succeed other ways. But Ben Roethlisberger, I won't ever forget this. When he came out of Miami of Ohio, the first line I ever wrote about him as a quarterback was, he's big. He'll play big in the NFL. And, of course, for once, I was right. There's nothing the defense can do. When you talk about a receiver like these guys out there now, and this one in particular, the double coverage, they're still able to go in between the defenders, rise up, and make the catch.
This play set up by the long gainer. Roethlisberger was targeting Antonio Brown with that pass.
You don't see it often in today's game. These gloves these wide receivers wear, my gosh, anybody could catch it. I don't know how he dropped it.
When you see these two before the game, as we had our production meetings before, these two, they're different personalities, aren't they, preparing for a game like this?
Yeah, and there's a lot of ways to lead. They do it, you can do it different ways. But Ben Roethlisberger, probably a little more, personality-driven, emotional, just likes to talk and be around. And then Joe Flacco is, he kind of drifts along. He's pretty cool. But we see when he's playing, his productivity, how hard he works, makes him a good leader for the Baltimore Ravens, too. Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
And he's intercepted. And a touchback. Offense lines up here. 1st and 10. Challenging the defenders to the right side. He's brought down at the 23-yard line.
Well, there's not much to say about that play, Jim. It was a completion by the quarterback, and it picked up a couple yards.
2nd down coming up. Handoff to Ray Rice.
How about the defensive line? Getting that penetration, getting off the football at the snap, and getting it done, getting in the backfield and making that tackle.
We're talking about Coach Harbaugh a moment ago, and what about the way he came to Baltimore now 6 years ago and changed the culture in that locker room?
That's tough to do. When you talk about the Baltimore Ravens, a team that was dominated for so long by the defensive mentality and, of course, Ray Lewis, and he melded that team together and made it a team. And it's a big reason why they were able to win the Super Bowl last year.
Antonio Brown will return this punt. They've got him down there. Miller's in the slot receiver role for this upcoming snap. Pumps, fakes the throw. Courtney Upshaw brings the quarterback down.
The name of the game is hit the guy with the football. The quarterback has it. The defensive end, what a job by him. Gets by the tackle and sacks the QB.
Of course, he's taken the Steelers to 2 Super Bowls. The first time he went, he was the youngest coach ever to take a team to the Super Bowl and became the youngest to ever win the big game.
Yeah, well, you understand, and I understand, too, why the Pittsburgh Steelers hired him. They met him. They knew he knew a lot about football, but they knew he could get it done in the emotional sense with the players. You blend those together, and you put talent on the field, which the Steelers have, you get great.
Patcheries, a receiver in the slot. Looking long. On target. It's a touchdown.
How about this gift? A wide open receiver down the field. The quarterback, good job of finding. He throws it down there and he gets the easy touchdown.
The extra point is good. Steelers setting up here for the kickoff. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. And Rice is in the backfield. Single back set. 1st and 10. Rice. Bringing the play to an end.
The off-tackle run. It's just what it says it is. You're going to read the tackle's block and decide whether you're going to go inside or outside. Usually, this is the first running play every team puts in their offense when they go to training camp.
2nd down and 5. Ball's going to be incomplete. A hit knocked the ball out.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
Dixon's playing out of position in the backfield here. Flacco's going to take it from the gun. Ball's on the ground. And the recovery is made by the defense. A game breaker. Touchdown.
That's a terrible job by the offense. They just give the ball up. Well, the defense says, hey, we'll take it. And look at that. They take it all the way back for the score.
Extra point is good. The Ravens return team is ready. Tackle right at the 30-yard line after that return. First down on the way. And the give now to Ray Rice. Picks up about 2.
You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short game, it served a purpose.
2nd down here after that run play. Flacco still has it after some nifty play action. Looks to his left. Makes the grab. That'll stop the play right there.
Well, the way the rules are in the NFL now, you can't hit the receivers, you can't hit the quarterback. And if you give the quarterback this kind of time, he is always going to find an open receiver.
First down following the long play.
Flacco will take it from the gun.
Looking to the right side and throwing. He's in the clear. The 10. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
Well, Jim, it's almost impossible to guard these guys nowadays as they go down the field. These wide receivers, they have feet like ballerinas. And even though you get tight coverage, they're so quick, they can get open and make the catches.
The Steelers, returners are back deep. They still have that big lead. Scores 21-7. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. Dwyer's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Roethlisberger over to Antonio Brown.
Well, that's a good route that time by the wide receiver. They call that a post route, and they call it a post route because he is running towards the goal post. Nice throw and catch.
They've got a first down now after that catch.
Play action fake, looking to throw.
Zeroed in on that one.
Stop these receivers now. It's almost impossible with the rules of the game. Tight coverage. That time they have double coverage on him. It doesn't matter. The throw comes. They go up. They make the catch. All you can do is raise your arm and go, well, we did our best.
Here's the first snap after the big play.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
Can't hold on. It's really simple. Keep your eyes on the football. When they're not on it, that's when you drop it, and that's what happened that time.
Phil, it's still early, but we're getting another chance to watch the Ravens and the Steelers tangle.
It's awesome in the gym. Every time we do a Ravens and Steelers game, it brings a smile to your face because when you talk to the players and coaches, they don't even deny the fact they don't like each other.
No, it's pure hatred. And you talk about the rivalry being back in the Ravens' favor over the last couple of years. It seems like they always play close games. I mean, how many times have we seen the difference being a margin of 3?
Yeah, well, you know what? When you get two teams that have a lot of talent and they don't like each other, it's going to be hard for one team to dominate for 60 minutes. I think that's the biggest reason why these games are always very close.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Running to his right.
How about that run? Touchdown!
That was a good job on that touchdown that time, and I'll tell you, there's nothing like being on top of the other team and make them chase you.
Driving extra point is good. The Ravens are getting ready for the return. And can they return to a competitive state in this one as the game is starting to get out of hand? The score's 28-7. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. First and 10. Eyeing that left side, and the throw, it's incomplete.
Terrible throw by the quarterback, terrible route by the wide receiver. Oh, wow, what a shock. The football was incomplete.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here.
He's looking to the right here on this throw. Good yardage picked up on that ball.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
Ray Rice lined up in the backfield. First and 10. Handoff to Ray Rice. And he is tackled at the 44.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting. And they hold the running back to a short gain.
Nickel formation for the defense here. Flacco from the shotgun. Throws to the right. Complete. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch and gets the first down.
Dixon's shifted from tight end to a receiver in the slot. Flacco will take it from the gun. Looking for an open receiver on the right. And he makes the catch just past the first down marker.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Looking to go up top again on first down. Reaches out and snatches it. The Ravens now move the chains.
Boy, they got a good drive going here, Jim. I guess you don't hear that too much on the golf course, do you? The way you hit it everywhere. But this offense, they're clicking. They're making plays. Let's see if they can take advantage of just moving this football down the field.
First and 10. And Rice is going to secure the handoff.
Well, anytime you're in the red zone, you want to punch it in and get that touchdown. If they do that, look, they're still going to be behind, but it gives them confidence moving forward.
Second and 6. Go run it off the toss. And it's Ryan Clark who is able to tackle him.
Good job by the defense that time. Everybody's expecting a pass. They were ready for the run, and they stopped the offense for a short gain in the red zone.
Flacco standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Challenging the defenders to the right side. Caught it, but his feet are out of bounds.
This is frustrating for a coach. You call a play, you get the receiver down the field on a corner route, and your quarterback cannot put it on the target.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
Well, this guy's a machine. Every time he gets a chance to go out there and kick a field goal, it is right down the middle. Good job by the offense, good job by the kicker.
The Steelers set to return the kick. Muscles through the defender, and they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. They come out in the dime package. First and 10 as they go ground here.
Well, the play is there to be made, but the offensive player doesn't get it done. Bad job on first down.
Ben Roethlisberger and Joe Flacco, they meet a couple of times a year in the AFC North, and man, they are pretty experienced about these games coming right down to the wire when it's the Steelers and the Ravens.
Yeah, you and I have done so many of those games, and we've seen both of these quarterbacks win the game on the last drive. So they both they're tremendous quarterbacks. They're the face of their franchises, and it's always fun when you get the Ravens and the Steelers in a game.
Cotchery's lined up in the slot. The give. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense.
That time, I got to blame the running back. He made a bad read. His vision was terrible. He makes the wrong.
The punter awaits the snap. Going to try his luck here.
Running play went for 11.